Another day sitting alone in your quiet room. The sun is shining, but your blinds are closed. You think to yourself, I wish my life was more interesting. I wish I had some friends to go do stuff with. But you don't even know where to start. Well, this is an issue that I myself have encountered, so in this video, I'm going to show you exactly where to start. The first and lowest effort option is free workshops. Maybe you like the outdoors. Places like REI and MEC put on free training several times a month. Maybe it's scale models. Go find a local hobby shop. When you're there, try to talk to people and talk to the staff. If they're there, they probably have a hobby around that thing. So talk with them about it. Maybe you'll learn something. Maybe you'll teach them something. Maybe both. The next option is public gatherings and shows. I personally like car shows, but anything where people gather together around a common interest, you'll have something to talk about. Everyone showcasing has a story, and 99% of them never get tired of telling it. By engaging like this, talking to the people who are showing off what they have, talking to the people at the show, you'll often learn about other events going on, and sometimes you'll end up in a multi-person conversation and make a buddy to walk around with for the duration of the event. Because you're chatting about common interests, and it's all about the number of people you meet. And rarely at these events are people in a bad mood. They went because they wanted to go that day, and they're happy to be there, otherwise they wouldn't have gone. They didn't buy a ticket, they're just there because it's what they want to do. The third place you can go is in a similar vein. Conventions. Same idea, you're all there for a similar set of interests. Comics, anime, tech, cards, whatever. Find a panel that interests you, and strike up a conversation with the person next to you, or maybe in the line waiting for something. I've gone to conventions where I lost my group and made a new one, or even rekindled friendships with people that I'd lost contact with but ran into at the event. In fact, I'm going to a party this weekend being put on by someone who that's exactly what happened with. I hadn't chatted with them for 2 years, and I just bumped into them at the vendor's hall at one of the comic conventions. Now I've got weekend plans a few months later. The next option, sports. Now maybe you're not the most athletic, but that's okay. I'm not talking about sprinting whole marathons or, doing Olympic level swimming or pole vault. Most cities have free public spaces designed to facilitate just activity. Maybe it's disc golf, slackline, basketball. Sometimes you'll even find things like outdoor rock climbing or outdoor gym equipment that's just there to use. But even just going for a walk with your pet, or by yourself or with a friend if you don't have a dog or a cat or a pet turkey to take with you, and strike up the occasional conversation with people who you see doing activities, or people who are out walking their dog, right? Most people that have a dog, if you say, hey, can I pet your dog? They'll say yes. That's a great way to start a conversation. You ask to pet their dog, you see their shoes, you go, man, I love your whatever shoes. Maybe it's like a cool pair that you're into sneakers and they're wearing something cool. Or, hey, I love the rings that you've got on, or something, right? Could be literally anything. Hey dude, 6 shades, where'd you get those glasses, right? And this applies to men and women. You can compliment on whatever. Then, there's paid spaces. Rec centers or universities with drop-in days. Things like golf courses that you can be put on a shared tea time with strangers at. Archery ranges or local sports leagues like axe throwing are all great options. But if that's just not your thing, then maybe local speaker events are your thing. Go on Facebook and Eventbrite. You'll be amazed at how many events there are in your town, many of which are either free or only a few bucks to attend. You can find everything from talks on history, to science, to art, to basically whatever you can think of. Now, 9 times out of 10, nothing will happen. You won't walk away with a new friend, but you'll have a few fun conversations and you'll probably have learned something new. Or maybe none of that'll happen. You didn't talk to anyone beyond saying hi, or nice ride, or sweet cosplay, or man, I love that sport too. That's okay. Life is lived day by day. Progress is made moment by moment. You won't have perfection day one. Even those with seemingly perfect social skills have off days, introverted days, or days where no matter how hard they try, they just can't create a real conversation with anyone. It happens. Your effort is what you should be proud of. And ideally, you're doing things that are at least somewhat interesting to you, so the time is never wasted because you tried something new out, even if it ended up not being for you. But within that 9 out of 10 times of nothing happening, you'll find new hobbies you enjoy, you'll learn about other activities in town to do, you'll discover more about yourself and the city you live in, and as crazy as it sounds, you might actually have fun. So get out there and try something new. I've given you a few ideas here to play around with. And if you have some you'd like to add, go ahead and throw that down in the comments below so that we can all benefit from it. Because there's so much more that you can do beyond just what I've outlined in this video. Card game nights that shops put on, live shows at bars if you have the cash for a drink, and a ton of free stuff on apps like Meetup, or things put on by your local city library. Hell, just the other week I learned that my city has a Beyblade club. I know it seems like nothing is out there, but once you start, things begin to open up. Not at first, but over time. You may not meet anyone for a while, but once you do, you've opened a door that will pay dividends in your life. You may not believe in yourself right now. You may be planning to close this video and go back to gaming alone in your room. But if you want more from your life, which, since you're watching this video, I assume you do, then know that with a little effort, you can absolutely do it. Because I've been there too. Still am in a lot of ways. But the process is worth it, even if it's slow. All I'm suggesting is that you give it a shot. Go to one thing every 2 weeks, then go to one thing every week, and get into more over time. You'll get there. Just give yourself grace and trust the process. You don't get promoted on your 3rd month of a new job. This is the same idea. It's a process, but you'll get there, and you can do it without breaking the bank. So make yourself a list of some things you've been wanting to try, or things that you think would be interesting, and give them a go. And also make sure to post any ideas that I haven't covered here that you've come up with in the comments, so that we can all help each other get our stuff on track, because we're all in this thing called life together. Now that's all from me, and the rest, my friend, is on you. So get out there, and go try something new.